Alright, so now you need 25,000 points from Mission Street. Just like you learned in the first Tails area, locking on is going to be your biggest thing here. Combos is what makes Tails and Eggman levels very important. Not to say that the others aren't, but this is where you get the most combos all the time. So as you see, I'm trying to also, trying to also get a good speed at the same time. You never want to stall too much. So any level might take a couple tries to really get the new lay of the land figured out, know where all the enemies are. That way you can properly get the best combos that you possibly can. But usually Tails missions only take 1 or 2 tries. There's a couple later on that only take maybe 3 or 4 just to get used to, but they're not incredibly difficult. He's one of the easiest characters in the whole game. So right here we have all the different bombs plus the enemy that you can target and get points for. Bombs like that, they always count. Even though they're not an enemy, it is the one unit that truly counts. Don't forget the gold beetle there. Signs and stuff, they really don't so much, but it's fun to do. It gives you something more to keep doing and focusing on. So don't get hung up on them. They're just add a little bit of humor, I think, when you blow up your own wanted poster, seeing the sign telling you where to go. Like, hey, I know where to go. There's nowhere else to go. You can see right here, try to get, into the middle as much as you can so you can get about a combo, as high as 6. But there was able to get one with 7 because of the enemy. If you need the health, there it is. But it also gave me the height to target the enemies at the top. Now as far as when these bridges collapse, you notice they give you plenty of time to really walk on them. Right here, there's a switch in order to turn off the iron, as I call it, the iron. You do a lot of jumping and avoiding of lasers and missiles. You're able to get some really good combos. Usually, the planes like to fire directly in the middle of the room. Alright, so coming up, we're about a little over halfway right now. Probably still got another third of the level to go. We're doing great, got 16,000 points. Just have to maneuver on these little platforms, which have me a little nervous from time to time, but it's no big deal. Running down the road, you can see, yep, right in the middle, that's where they decided to shoot. They give you plenty of time to make it onto the platform. As you saw there, just gotta make sure you remember to jump. Jumping is actually a big thing. You would think that, with Sonic the Hedgehog, he's always jumping and all that stuff, but on the Tails and Eggman levels, you really do a lot of jumping. You have Mario running for his money. Trying to target, yeah, I was able to target the guy in the distance, plus the 2 front guys, which you can do by accident. In this particular instance, this was my first attempt doing the level. I had been kind of familiar with it from a few years back, because I've already done all the A missions once before. But if you don't, like I said, you can take the time to learn them, but I'm sure if you're pressed for time, you really don't want to do a 4-minute mission twice. But that's sometimes what you gotta do. And so we needed 25,000 points. With the time bonus, we're gonna put over 27,000. So if you missed a couple things, if you missed a few combos, that's quite alright. The time bonus makes up for it.